Hi, I'm Shaine and welcome to the Boxing Coach. In this video, I'm going to show you how to form a traditional boxing stance. There are other ways of doing this, however this is the most simple and reliable way. Traditionally in boxing you have the strongest hand at the back. I'm right-handed, this is known as orthodox. Left hand at the back is southpaw. We have our weaker hand at the front, as this means we'll train it more. You throw your jab more than any other shot in boxing. The jab is a straight lead hand shot, which we'll go over in more detail in another video. Plus, with the strongest hand at the back, it means we can use it for big, powerful rear hand shots. To get comfortable with the foot positioning, I want you to stand with your feet parallel, slightly wider than shoulder width apart, on the same horizontal line. Then, I want you to take half a step forward with your front foot and pivot on your back foot, with your feet landing parallel together. Your back foot should be behind you and slightly to the right if you're in orthodox, and slightly to the left if you're in southpaw. You never want your feet directly behind each other on the same vertical line, as this makes it impossible to engage this rear hip into your shots and also throws you off balance. Your back foot should be pointing towards 2 o'clock. If you think of a clock's face, 12, 1, 2, 3, and so forth, or my back foot pointing towards 2 o'clock in the orthodox position, never towards 3, and never all the way in towards 12 and 1. And in a southpaw stance, you want your back foot pointing towards 10 o'clock. Once again, never 9, never towards 12. This is the same for my front foot, 2 o'clock, and in southpaw, 10 o'clock. This foot position is important as it allows me to maintain better balance and also engage this rear hip with full rotation. Gently soften your knees and bring your weight to the balls of your feet, not your tiptoes. Raise your back heel 1 or 2 inches off the ground. This is important as it allows you to drive that rear hip in with more mobility, which equates to more power. All good punching comes from the hips. Once your feet are right, you want to turn your front shoulder in towards your opponent, narrowing a huge target area, the torso. Gently bring your elbows into your ribs and raise your fists to chin level. Your rear hand should be pinned to your chin. This protects you from any rogue hooks that you can't see coming, and if it's not on your chin, you're not going to be able to absorb any of your opponent's power. Lead hand can't be resting in your chin, as this becomes awkward and tense. We will go over proper defences in another video. However, for now, raise that fist to your chin level with your eyes looking over the tops of your gloves. Relax your wrists so that they fold in ever so slightly, and make sure you've got the outer edges of the fists pointing in towards your opponent. You never want the backs of your palms fully pointing towards your opponent, nor do you want the front of your fists pointing in towards your opponent. Finally, tuck your chin down and look over the tops of your eyes. And there we have it, a traditional boxing stance. In this stance, I'm harder to hit, my movement is fluid, my balance is solid, and I can punch comfortably at any time. In the next video, we're going to go over footwork. Footwork is the most important skill in boxing, but you can't have good footwork without a good stance, especially the positioning of your feet. So, go away and practice this, and we'll move on when you're ready. Thank you for watching. I thoroughly recommend that you go away and watch my other video on the most common mistakes in your boxing stance and how you can correct them. If you've got any other questions, please don't hesitate to contact me on social media, and I'll help you out as much as I can.